What's up, you guys? Let's kind of go over today's session and what I'm looking at going into tomorrow. So, starting with news, we do have unemployment claims tomorrow. That's going to be our red folder news event. Um, don't really see anything else too crazy on the schedule for tomorrow. And looking at the indexes, I do like to look at all four indexes because typically you don't want to see huge divergences typically. So one thing that I'm noticing here is off that open, we do have a divergence here, in the Dow. Let me turn the extended hours off. The NASDAQ. So that is something that I kind of like to take note on. I don't like to see divergences in the indexes. So you see here, we open with that gap up in the Dow. We go right here off the open, trade up into this short, right to its downside targets here, 49 180s. Looking at the S&P, we kind of actually grind right up into that 7,000s, and then we start our short sequence, trade up into this 69 90s level, go to complete those extension targets below 950s. Same thing for the NASDAQ. So you can see we trade up into these levels and go on to complete those extension targets below 5812s. And what you'll notice here with the Russell is that backing out, and let me turn off the extended hours. For the Russell, we open with that gap up and just balance out this poor structure that was put in the prior day. So yesterday, people were just hitting buy on the Russell. And so today we just spent today's session balancing out the Russell. So that's something that I like to look for. When you see all the indexes moving together, that's where you can have a little more confluence behind your trades. So starting with, let's start with the S&P. So starting with the S&P, I'm going to remove this. Kind of what I'm seeing, what I'm looking for is a